All right. What's up, everybody? My people in Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, all the way out to Staten Island, my home borough, Brooklyn. Back out with another video. And look, I know it's Super Bowl week, but this is some big time news going on in the world of sports right now. And as we all know, the Brooklyn Nets traded James Harden to the Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons. Both players didn't want to be in those respective teams no more, so they swapped teams. Now Harden's big ass is in Philly, and Ben Simmons is in Brooklyn. As you can see, Nets trades James Harden to Sixers for Ben Simmons. The former Kia NBA MVP reportedly is headed to Philadelphia in exchange for the former All-Star point guard. The Brooklyn Nets and Philadelphia 76ers have completed a blockbuster trade centered around former Kia NBA MVP James Harden and former All-Star guard Ben Simmons, according to multiple reports. Brooklyn receives Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, a 2022 first-round pick unprotected, and a 2027 first-round pick protected, and Philadelphia receives James Harden and Paul Millsap. There's Adrian Wojnarowski tweeting about it. The move came just 5 days after Coach Steve Nash said the Nets wouldn't trade Harden, and only 13 months after they acquired the 2018 NBA MVP to play with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. But Harden could have left this summer as a free agent, and Nets decided it wasn't worth the risk to wait, ending their Big Three experiment after the trio played on 16 games together. So the Sixers can't wait to test drive the Harden-Joel Embiid partnership. Simmons did not want to play the season for the Sixers in the wake of the trade demands centered largely around hurt feelings coming off last season's playoff loss. Simmons averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 8 assists, 7.7 assists over 4 seasons with Philadelphia, which drafted him out of USU, where he played only 1 season. His defining moment as a Sixer came when he passed up on a wide-open dunk against Atlanta in the second round of last year's playoffs that would have tied the game late in Game 7. The end of Simmons' time in Philly came down to this: how he was stung by comments made by Coach Doc Rivers and beat in the aftermath of Game 7 loss, and how he shouldered the blame for the Sixers' playoff woes. His refusal to shoot beyond 15 feet, he is a 5 of 34 career three-point shooter, and his posing fears at the free throw line have seemingly outweighed his playmaking ability and a spot last season on the all-defensive first team. Simmons made a surprise return to the Sixers shortly before the season opened, but was promptly kicked out of practice and suspended for 1 game. The punishment didn't matter to the number 1 pick of the 2016 draft. Had no intention of ever playing. He later cited mental health concerns. That was dumb as fuck for Doc Rivers and Embiid to blatantly throw Ben Simmons under the bus after that game. Look, I know he fucked up, but normally in that situation you stick up for your players, you stick up for your teammates. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully Ben Simmons can have monster impact in Brooklyn. With KD, Kyrie, Drummond, so on and so forth. I'll be saying, who won this trade? Did the Sixers win this trade, or the Nets win this trade? Honestly, to say who won the trade, I really can't say right now. I'll probably lean towards one of the Brooklyn Nets. And no, I'm not biased. I'm not a Brooklyn Nets fan. Every time I do a video on the Brooklyn Nets, I have to make that disclaimer. I am not a Brooklyn Nets fan, and I am not being a homer. But I'm leaning towards one of the Nets win this trade. Because, look, Joel Embiid is about to find out the wrath or lack thereof of James Harden in the playoffs. He's about to find out real quick. He's about to find out. Don't worry. I can see these two teams meeting up in the playoffs. I really hope so. It's probably going to be the most intense and heated and most physical playoff series played in a while if these two teams were to meet in the playoffs. But right now, who won this trade? I'll lean more towards the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons, of course, is a great passer, and of course, obviously a great defensive player. He's been in the Defensive Player of the Year running the last couple years. Like you said, last season he was all defensive first team. I would say, Ben Simmons, a lot of people say, he's Magic Johnson. He was the next Magic Johnson. He's the next LeBron. Tall, can pass, can do all that stuff. I see him as a taller Draymond Green. A lot of people see him as a taller Draymond Green who does a better job of controlling his emotions. And probably Draymond and Ben Simmons probably have the same level of basketball IQ, but I would say the Brooklyn Nets, I would lean towards one of the Brooklyn Nets to win this trade, mainly because I believe they have a better chance to win the championship than Philadelphia. So I would lean more towards the Brooklyn Nets, but overall, this stunned me. I thought James Harden was going to stay in Brooklyn. I didn't think he was going to, end up getting traded, especially after Steve Nash made those comments. But, hey, he got traded. It is what it is. All you Brooklyn Nets fans, you Philadelphia 76ers fans, tell me in the comment section, what do you guys think? In the comment section down below. This is the big news that kind of paused. Paused Super Bowl week, put the whole Super Bowl week in the sports world. But Hey, let me once again click the like button, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. See you all.